Most people have probably heard the term El Nino, but do you know exactly what it is? I spoke with Dr. David Call from Ball State University to discuss the climate phenomenon.
El Nino is a warming of the water of the Pacific Ocean, and specifically it's warming of water off the coast of Peru in the equatorial Pacific Ocean. So when the water in the ocean warms, it affects the jet stream and weather patterns across the globe.
El Nino typically peaks around Christmas, which is part of why December was such a mild month. This winter felt warmer than those in the past because of their brutal cold and intense snowfalls.
Temperatures have been a little above average. Snowfall and other precipitation has been below average. It's been a little drier than normal, and the short version is it's been a little warmer and drier than normal. And the overall forecasts call for a continuation of that.
According to Ricky Kimry, a horticulture educator at the Allen County Extension Office, the warm start to winter has impacted plants and insects.
It's kind of a problem in a sense because when plants are fooled like that into thinking maybe spring is coming earlier, and then you get a really deep freeze like we've experienced recently, sometimes that can cause winter damage, especially on more tender trees and perennials.
A warm December caused more insects and pests to stay close to the surface, a problem Kimry expects to continue into the spring.
It'll be mites, scale insects, perhaps true bagworms and some other pests that are going to be an issue.
But with a cold January, we could see impacts of damaged plants in the spring and summer months.
You might see some dead branches on either the tree or the shrub. And if that's the worst case scenario, it's not a terrible thing, but if they're severely damaged, then sometimes you can lose the entire plant, and that's a problem.
El Nino tends to weaken as we head into the spring and summer, having less of an influence on our weather. And while El Nino typically gives our region a warmer winter overall, Dr. Call says it's important to note that there will be times of cold and snow.
Climate gives us overall boundaries for what our weather is going to be like, but the weather can vary a lot within that range. So climate sets the stage, weather puts on the show.
To view the full-length interviews of Dr. Call and Mr. Kimry, visit the Web Extra portion of FortWayneHomepage.net. Cody Bailey, WFFT Local News, first at 10.